What's up, you fools? Matt, ESC United, your favorite Eurovision channel. This is day 4 of rehearsals, where the second half of the semifinal 2 is rehearsing. Amongst them is Lithuania. Jurij, I think that's how you pronounce his name, Running with Lions. Running with the Lions, that is his song, winning the Lithuanian national final. We had some interesting staging so far. Let's talk about the Lithuanian staging, the vocals, and how we feel about the overall package. And let's start with you, Zach.
Yeah, I would say that they pretty much have a solid staging setup. They're pretty much following what they did with the national final, and that works in a good way and in a bad way. It works in a good way because I think Jurij already has the confidence he needs to really project and work the cameras and really just make sure he's gaining a real rapport with the televoter audience. And I feel he does that pretty well. He's a very likable, charismatic type of personality, and I feel that he really projects and presents himself really well on the screen. Now the bad thing is that I feel like there is some good in simplicity, but I'm just really worried about, is that simplicity going to be forgotten? Yeah. When you're between Russia and Malta, two powerhouse songs with a lot going on in the staging and in the songs, is it going to be memorable? And that's what my concern is for Jurij. And I'm just not sure there's much they can do with the staging or anything with the song itself to really help him stand out a bit more. So it's a nice song. He's very likable, but it seems pretty just kind of going flatlined, and there's not much else I can really say about it, unfortunately.
Yeah. After the third run through, we were kind of like, I don't know what else to say, because I think he was one of the few ones that was done early with the rehearsal, so we had like a few extra minutes waiting for Russia to come on stage to get all that extra time. Yeah, so he very much stays true to his national final performance. Yes, I'm sure there are a few subtle changes and all of that stuff, but for the most part, it is, you get the same vibe from it. Vocally, he was great, and I like when he hits those high notes. I'm a very big fan of that. So I need to point it out, it comes between two big visual feasts, right? And his is very simple, can work for him because he could be like, oh, this is just a simple, cool, cute little song, I'm enjoying it, or as you said, against it because it'll be overshadowed by the bigger performances. Yeah. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's so many examples of male vocals in the countertenor voice. I was told men can't sing falsetto, yeah. But it's countertenor, and Jurij does a really good job in that range. He's very comfortable in that range, and we have to give him credit that he's probably one of the best vocalists of Eurovision who's been able to go in that range. Yes. Because sometimes you've seen people, I'm not going to name names, but you can figure out which countries and which years those were when men tried to get into that range, it was a little memorable and not in the good way.
I have a feeling which one you're talking about.
There's a couple.
There's a couple, but one comes to mind in particular. But again, we're not going to say any names or countries. So the question is, it is very much what it is. I think for what they came out here to get accomplished, I would say they did get accomplished. Whether or not it was the right decision, I don't know. I mean, this song could be really just that radio-friendly hit that a certain group of people will gravitate towards or not, and I think that's what they're just hoping and banking for. And Lithuania has this reputation for sending songs that may not be on anyone's radar, and they qualify anyway, and this could easily happen. But is there anything they can or should do for the next rehearsals coming up, or they're ready?
I think figure out ways to keep that likability factor for Jurij really high, yeah. And really focus on that charisma that he exudes.
Yes, that's exactly, because I was going to say the same thing. It needs to be out because there's no special effects, no props, no fireworks, no nothing. It's all about him, and that's what he needs to focus on, the likability. He smiles a lot in the performance.
Music is feeling.
Music is and he smiles a lot. Maybe he should tone out a little, but not necessarily. Just in certain places I felt like he smiled where smiling was a little like, I don't know if you have to smile all the time.
It wasn't creepy.
Yeah?
He's pretty.
I didn't say creepy. I said that there was a lot of it. But that's just our opinion. I think that Lithuania, they're good to go for the semifinals. And the question is, do you agree? Were you hoping for something different, a little bit more? Are you thrilled that they stick with what they know? Leave your thoughts below in the comment section. We would love to hear from you. Anyway, we got to go. Have a good day.